Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Justin.
And I'm Gabe.
And you're watching episode 28 of DangIT Prodcast. Today, I don't know what we're talking about. Gabe, you have some idea of what we're talking about.
Yes, I do. Because recently I decided to challenge myself to read 700 chapters of this one manga. And in
700?
Yep, in 1 week. That's 100 a day. And I did it. Finished it this morning. But, so what I decided to do is talk about it because everyone else enjoyed it. All my friends enjoyed it. And you know what I'm talking about, do you?
I think I have a... Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Naruto.
Yeah. Alright then, what do you want to talk about? Alright, spoiler alerts.
Spoilers for days in this one. Because I have to talk about it. The ending.
Wait.
Like the absolute last chapter when it shows like 10 years after or something like that.
Yeah. Was it really 10 years after?
It was something like that. I know it's probably longer than that because all the kids
look taller and like older.
Yeah, they look like they're about 10, 11.
12, maybe.
Something like that.
Pretty much like the same ages like when Naruto was like a genin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just amazing. He did become the Hokage.
He did.
He became the 7th.
Yeah.
Didn't I predict that? I really think I said that. He's going to be the 7th because Tsunade's the 5th. Someone else is going to be the 6th. And then it's going to be Naruto.
Yeah.
I was like, I predict he'll be the 7th.
Kakashi getting that 6th Hokage screen time.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yep. What is this? I don't know. But it just... Oh, that too. Freaking Obito. Obito!
His ending?
His redemption.
Yeah.
The redemption that he had.
Got talk no jutsu.
Right?
Yeah.
Or freaking Naruto. Freaking Shinobi Alliance no Jutsu.
Everybody.
Dude, that was an epic battle. I want to see it animated.
Yeah.
Have they already caught up with anime in it?
Wait, which episode or what part of it?
Just the grand battle.
They're almost done with it. They finished off Obito as far as like the 10 tails Jinchuriki. Now he's just laying on the ground with Kakashi and Minato like just kind of talking to him.
Oh, that's still about like I'd say about 5-6 episodes they still have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want them to be done with it. That way I can watch it. Since I've already read it, I have to watch it now. I have to see the pictures move. Speaking
of the animes and manga, I know I probably brought this up before, but Kame ga Kill episode 20, like so far it paralleled the manga, but the anime took a dramatic turn and just took things into its own hands. You have people who've died in the anime and people who've died in the manga. They don't
exactly overlap.
Right, but they're finding ways to just make it work. And the whole point of it is that the anime catches up to the manga. That's the whole point of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's crazy. Because like now it's at the point where like a specific character dies.
Character?
Yeah. Specific character dies. And that same person in the manga hasn't died yet. So it's like, wait, what's going on?
Timeline.
It makes you think like does the writer is like conspirating with the animators or animators?
I don't know. Is he? Is he, Justin?
I don't know. I don't know these questions.
Is he, Justin?
I don't know. I don't know.
What good are you?
Okay.
All right, but
My silence, go. I came in like a friend. Oh shoot! Have you heard the news about like Robin Thicke's new girlfriend?
Nuh-uh.
Like, dude, he's like 37, right? He has a 19-year-old girlfriend, like really young.
Wow.
It's like, jeez. It's like, how do you like your girlfriend? It's like Robin Thicke young or?
Oh man.
Jeez.
But I started really getting into anime now because of the people I hang out with at work.
Yeah.
They're constantly talking about all these various animes. I'm like, I don't know anything about these. But I really want to see it because what's it called? One cool thing was when Shikamaru was talking to that one guy who's right there. All right, I need you to teach me the most basic wall ever.
Earth wall no jutsu ever. It's like,
as simple as it is, a child 4 years old can do it.
but Naruto can't.
Naruto can. He wasn't taught it.
No, and more or less he wouldn't be able to, like the clone jutsu.
They stopped the freaking
They
stopped the Biju cannon, just freaking with a bunch of tiny little walls.
It worked.
That is true. It did work.
Like, didn't it redirect it at least?
No, the Hyugas did that.
Oh, okay.
They did that like the second time around though.
Because I know that Minato like comes in and like teleports one of them away. Or at least a big one.
Yeah, that was.
That was his entrance, right? Which is like, oh, sorry, I'm late.
I believe that was. No, he didn't teleport them. I don't think he teleported them away. He might have. That might have been his entrance. But I do remember he teleported everyone out of the barrier.
Yeah.
When Madara,
which is like
was gonna
go like complete suicide on everyone.
Yeah, with like all 10 Biju cannons at once inside the barrier.
Yeah. Didn't he need help with Naruto though?
Huh?
Didn't he need help with Naruto to teleport everyone out? Because
yeah, he needed to connect his chakra.
Because like his chakra resonates with everyone else. So once he goes into Biju form, that everyone else's chakra is just like his. And so you touch Naruto
they did the fist bump.
Yeah.
And then teleported.
Yeah. It's like
that was freaking Orochimaru. His sudden change of heart.
Yeah. It's crazy. But they don't ever talk about like what happens afterwards.
They die.
Well, maybe he died. Well, I want to know like what does he do afterward? Besides die. Does he like stay at the Leaf Village? Does he just go do his own thing?
Pretty sure he went off on some giant trek.
For immortality. And failed. Maybe. Who knows? He might be around like I think they might continue.
Yeah, I heard that talk too, that they might continue it with Bolt and the rest of them.
Yeah, but then Orochimaru is just like that reoccurring character, like that crazy uncle that everyone knows in the previous. But the newcomer's like, who the hell is this guy?
Freaking, he's the Iroh. Oh man, that just reading it was so powerful. I can only imagine what watching it would be like.
It would be really nostalgic. They need to add some good music for that. Right. I think, yeah, like music really helps when like just setting the scene for everything. Like, I know for Pokemon, like, there's, but like Ash separating from Brock and Misty, I didn't really feel anything about that, but probably because I was little and I didn't care much about that. But I know that there's like 3 major like separations, and that's Brock and Misty with Ash, and then Ash, Brock, and Dawn, and then Ash, Silent, and Iris. And so, like, out of those 3, I feel like the one with Ash, Brock, and Dawn was the most like emotional one, the one that feels more heartfelt because they added a track from like Pokemon Movie 11, and it has a great score on that, and I think that helps emphasize like emotions and whatnot. So I think Naruto needs to work with that in order to just build the feel factor.
That fight between Sasuke and Naruto, though.
Dude, I'm glad that they made it short. Like, they didn't make it like prolong, like, oh, stage 1 Sasuke, stage 2 Sasuke, stage 3.
Well, it was 5 books still, 5 chapters.
Yeah, it was. But it was like when you think the grand scheme of it, it wasn't really much. It was just like them like throwing like gigantic attacks at each other, and then transforming to the bigger creatures, and then going back to fist fighting, and having one clash.
Yeah, they had their Rasengan meeting the Chidori.
Yeah.
And then it was Susanoo meeting QB form, or
it was like a Chidori type, like Susanoo's sword, and then the Tail Beast bomb.
Yeah. And then it was freaking Ninetales Naruto against Susanoo,
all
Sasuke,
beasts,
freaking clashing it out, and then they ran out of chakra and freaking just started beating the hell out of each other.
That was great, like,
and especially in the way it looked in the manga. It's just like an entire section, of just like 14, 15 frames, of just like punches and freaking their faces just getting destroyed.
Like you can even feel the tension. We were just like, you can hear like maybe rain in the background as you see these guys like panting as they like just like throw punches at each other, kick each other to the ground.
The best was like towards the end. It shows them like both on their knees.
Right, they were just like, and they were like, just time out.
They timed out well. Kumaro or
Kurama.
Kurama.
And he's like, oh, here's the last bit of chakra. After I give this to you, I'm gonna be like half asleep.
Yeah, dude, I'm done. This is what I'm giving you. I'm done.
Yeah.
And then Sasuke took it.
Yeah.
And then he gave him the absolute last chunk of chakra he had and freaking no arms.
Yeah. It's crazy. It was a clash between like a Chidori and like the flame jutsu or
Chidori and Amaterasu.
Yeah. And then Naruto just came with a Rasengan, right?
It was
Or was it just like kind of
Biju Bomb Rasengan.
Okay. It was like, wait, did Naruto do anything? I don't think anyone's really pointed out how Naruto mastered Rasengan like fully without using like a clone. Like the most simple Rasengan. Did you notice that?
Yeah, and what's it in the?
Yeah, in the anime and the manga, where it's like.
Well, in the anime when I saw it,
it was when Obito like became the Jinchuriki. Wow, words.
Jinchuriki.
There we go. But it was when like he was just like talking them down, and then Naruto's like, "Hey, you really shouldn't be talking like." I don't even remember what he was talking about, but I know like.
Oh yeah, he did do it without the clone, huh?
Yeah, and then second Hokage's like, "Oh, I know what you're doing."
Oh, it's because what's it called? He and the Nine Tails are doing it.
Oh, you mean like?
I think it's the nine. I think it was Kurama who was spinning it for him as he was holding it.
Oh.
Because yeah, Naruto's not focused enough to be able to spin it on his own.
Well, there's like 2 occasions where he does do like the Rasengan by himself in his normal form.
Yeah, and there's a time when he had 2 of them, one in each hand.
I don't remember that. When was that?
It was during the fight with Madara before he became the Jinchuriki.
I know he did the gigantic one.
Yeah, he did the gigantic one, but there's a time when he had 2 of them. He had like one that just looked like the Rasengan and one that looked like a Biju Bomb.
Huh. I'll have to look back at that. But yeah, just like without using like the other hand. I just feel like that's so significant, but no one really pointed it out as far as I knew.
It's because he grew that much.
Yeah. But like no one like, oh, you see, he mastered it. And then in the anime, I know that Minato like points it out, like, oh, you finally mastered the Rasengan, or Yin Kurama, who's like in Minato.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was like, look, he even learned the jutsu.
Oh, they do say that in the manga.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
It's been a while.
He's right there. He's even mastered your jutsu.
Yeah. Even though he has like a jutsu that's even better than that.
Oh my goodness, though. Freaking. I was still heartbroken when I got to that part when I read about Obito and Kakashi.
Oh.
Their backstory when they're still with Rin. I was like, oh, it's still terrible.
Yeah, it sucks. And
Madara,
with Kakashi,
Madara freaking pulled all the strings.
Yeah, that's man. Ever just got played like that?
Dude, he played it so perfectly.
Like he thought he knew everything. Well, Obito thought he knew everything he was doing. Turned out that Madara was like controlling him this entire time.
Yep, all the way up to Rin dying.
The psychology behind that, though, it messes with you.
Or when they fought the god.
Yeah.
That was an impressive fight.
Like, you try to figure out, like, how do you fight against a god?
Punch that in the top of the head.
No, wait. Harem jutsu. And then punch.
Yeah, freaking sexy reverse harem jutsu.
And I think Sakura getting a nosebleed, like, what the
what's he doing?
Why do you think that's so significant here? And then, like, bah! It worked.
Freaking Sakura getting that save, though, at the end. Don't underestimate me!
Yes, I contributed! But she really did, because otherwise she would have escaped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
For like the 5th time.
I feel like that ending could have gone 2 ways. Like, 1, this way, and 2,
they lose.
Or no, it becomes far more complicated and goes like for 20 more chapters.
Right.
It's not my final form.
That was crazy. They met the Sage of the 6 Paths.
They did. And they kept Sasuke's motive like down or low key. Like we never got to see like his true motives until like after the god's gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
I plan on killing everything.
Yeah.
Because if I do that, I can get rid of the old ways.
It's interesting to see Sasuke's development like throughout that small time frame from like joining the army versus, and then to the god, and then to fighting Naruto, and then just revelation. Because he's like, yeah, sorry about that, a lot. And his last panel is just like, it must be else. Must be something else.
Must be my imagination. Must have been my imagination.
Must have been my imagination.
Must have been the rats.
Must have been the imagination. Looks like we slept through the night. Must have been my imagination.
That was awesome, though, the way that they did the statues at the end. Well,
Whoa.
somewhat the end at the end of their battle.
Yeah.
Both their arms were blown off, freaking bloodied, and just a pile of blood.
Yeah.
And then the hands of the statues did the, what's it called?
What?
The thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Was it just kind of like that, or was it actually like a full clasp, or just like...
They were overlapped on each other.
I didn't notice that.
You did it?
No.
I'm pretty sure I can pull it up right now.
But yeah.
Oh man, I saw that. I'm like, the freaking significance, the symbolism behind it.
Yeah, anime is pretty, and manga is really good with like symbolism and whatnot.
Did you also see the One Piece?
Yeah. Yeah, where like One Piece like just kind of signed them off. Like with just like that front panel of just like Luffy and other characters.
Yeah.
In a Naruto themed universe.
Did you see the, what's it called though? What the hell is that thing called? What's it called? The Thing.
The Thing. There are a lot of things. There are a lot of things in this world.
At the end of the Naruto manga, did you see the wink at One Piece? The straw hat symbol.
Huh. Oh yeah, I did. When
Yeah.
like painting like Naruto's face.
Uh-huh.
That was funny. I'm like, hey!
Oh.
I see. Bolt just died right then there.
Oh!
For the sake of One Piece.
But oh man, I really want to see all of it animated
Yeah.
and in color.
And in color.
That's my main thing. I want to see it in color.
Good thing
Guy should have died though. I call absolute shenanigans. Guy died. He was dead.
But Naruto's Jesus.
But dead.
He's semi-Jesus. Naruto's Jesus.
Actually, he's the son of Jesus.
He's the ancestor, oh no, descendant of Jesus.
Yeah. He's haunted by Jesus' son.
Yeah. So Sasuke.
Yes.
Jeez. So let's talk about like what we've been up to this past week. So Gabe, what have you been up to? Because you've been kind of like, I kind of been disconnected from you like till now.
Yeah.
I like how the bit of the finger just chopped off just to symbolize that it's overlapping like this instead of just like
Yeah. But I've been working my ass off really.
Really?
Yep. Because since it's entering the holiday season.
Oh yeah, you talked to me about that.
Yeah, we're entering peak, and I signed up for the peak schedule, so I start work at 3:30 and work until 2.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Do you get paid extra, or is it just kind of the same amount, but just...
It's still the same rate, but I hit overtime like crazy.
But you get the money for paying going overtime, or is it just...
Yeah, I get paid for the hours I work.
Okay, that's good. So
It's not like they're gonna still pay me as though I worked a normal week.
Yeah.
They're paying me for that. They're gonna still pay me for the hours I worked. Otherwise, that's
Yeah.
legal.
Right.
So I'm gonna be making like $500-600 a week, all the way up until a little bit after New Year's.
Yeah, I
I
was
think
about
it
to...
was like the 5th of January. They said that peak season ends.
Oh man. Yeah, it's crazy how you mentioned this before, like Persephone and I, just basically the college kids, and then you, how we're done being busy while you get busier.
Yep.
But
I get incredibly busy.
jeez. Well, it's a good thing that Sephi and the others are going to come in soon during the winter break.
Yeah.
I only have like 2 weeks after this, and then I'm off school for the semester, and then coming back in January.
Yeah, but I still get Sunday and Monday off, so I'll be able to do stuff then.
Cool.
And then in the mornings, I can do things.
Essentially, the past week has been kind of the same. More or less, like, more loose, because I decided to take, like, a weekend off, aka Pokemon Alpha Sapphire came out. And so, therefore, for the next 3 days, I didn't see sunlight at all.
Oh, God.
I pretty much stopped like I had a really slow pacing at it, so I'm at the part where I'm gonna catch Kyogre, but not yet, because I want to get a good nature on him. But to go through like the cinematic cutscenes and then follow up with a battle, followed by more cutscenes, I have to make sure that I get the nature right by doing this thing that they have with Pokemon, which is the ability Synchronize, which allows like the wild Pokemon to have a 50-50 chance of like having the same nature as the Pokemon leading up front. So if I find like a modest nature, which is like special attack for Kyogre, emphasized, then I can go with that.
Sounds like such a drag.
It is a drag, especially when you don't know what the nature is for your front party. But they have a new feature called Dex Nav, which allows you to just walk into random like grass and like Pokemon. You can actually analyze like their moves and their nature and stuff. So that's really handy.
Yeah.
It still doesn't save me. I found like for all of you Pokemon fans out there, I found like 5 adamant synchronized Pokemon. Like 5 of them. None of them modest. It sucked. I guess as far as news, was it Mockingjay came out, and Smash Wii U came out too.
Those both came out. 8. Wait, what was it? 6 or 8?
As far as the date?
No, players for
8.
8.
That's 8 players.
That's a lot of people.
Yeah, you should see like some of the people playing it online with 8 players. A lot of them are just kind of standing around, not knowing what's happening. They're like, oh.
Which of these 13 Kirby's am I?
But other than that, yeah, I'm pretty much like in this phase of like the calm before the storm, where I have a whole bunch of projects and finals due, but like I can't really focus when Alpha Sapphire is like right at my front of my desk. Can't really focus, but I'm forcing myself to stop. Fortunately today I've been like really busy, or at least like family matters have come in and I can't really focus with that coming.
Yeah.
So I wasn't able to do it today, but at least like tonight I'll edit the podcast and have it up.
That's
so
good.
like for me, this doesn't feel like just a hobby, it's actually work for me as well. So I don't feel bad about doing this over like a paper. Yeah. But I still have to write a whole bunch of papers and edit my video project as well.
That's funny. We only have a lot of experience with editing. That's one thing that you got out of this, is so much editing experience.
Well, if anything, it's more like cut, bring together, cut, bring together, which is not that much. I feel like I've done a lot more as far as editing in one of the shorter videos. Like, I'm thinking, actually, I don't know. I haven't really done too much crazy editing kind of stuff for a while.
I think the one you did the most editing for might be, well, recently is RPG Mages.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too, because I actually had to learn how to do motion tracking through Adobe After Effects. It isn't that hard, but I'd have to remind myself how to do it because it's been that long. I don't know how far I would go as far as editing skills. I think the bare minimum of what I have now is good enough. I know that there's a YouTuber out there who's very successful, but he only knows like this much about like Final Cut Pro.
Yeah.
So yeah. As long as you know like
basics.
Yeah, basic stuff, then like over time you'll get better. I don't think you can instantly get better from the get-go. There's no way.
Instantaneously.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because I look back at the videos, I'm like, oh god, like I could have done this.
You are Sasuke of editing. You do it once, you automatically became a god at it.
No, it was a progressive thing. I feel like I was more Naruto. If there was a spectrum like Naruto on one side and Sasuke on the other, I'd be like right here.
I think on the spectrum I'd be about right here.
Okay, wait.
Like
Sasuke,
yeah.
close to Sasuke. Okay. All right.
Like I'm about middle, but a little more towards Sasuke's side.
I'm a little bit just like nearing with Naruto, but it pays off at the end. 15 years, they say, about Naruto manga. Or was it? Yeah.
Yeah, 15 years. Damn.
Jeez. How old were you for?
No.
Really?
Well, the manga, yeah, I can believe that.
No, it's 5. Holy what?
That's been around forever.
Damn.
I remember the anime in like either late elementary or early middle school.
Dude, I don't remember that long. I know I started.
Because I remember it came on Tsunami and they're talking about it.
Yeah, I remember watching like I just pretty much watched all the anime episodes, like each coming from the next. So I caught myself up with that, and I don't remember how old I was. Maybe I was 12 when I watched it. Surprisingly, considering that Naruto starts out as 12. Yeah, isn't it weird when the media kind of catches up with you when you're growing up? You have like main characters from TV shows and whatnot, like the same age as you.
Yeah.
Like in movies, especially, where it's like
Toy Story.
Yeah, Andy's going to college. Like, I'm going to college.
Right?
I like smokers.
Oh man, you do you.
No, you do you. You do you.
Oh my god, dude. Kristoff's funny as hell. He needs to hurry up and come back.
Yeah.
Did you see the picture that I posted? Like a month and a half ago?
About a month and a half ago.
Like a year ago?
About a year ago. Oh yeah.
It's freaking R&B, his R&B gospel record.
I just like the last name though.
Christoph Walkley. Alright, I think we are nearing our end of the time though.
Reminds me of Squidward tennis balls.
Yeah. Tortellini? Yeah, we have 10 seconds.
Oh wow, okay. So this episode has just pretty much been like talk about Naruto and then like a little bit of what we've been up to. Yeah. What do you think about this podcast so far? Okay. Reflection time. What do you think of this podcast?
I think it went rather well.
Yeah, I think that we've been keeping up a good pace.
Yeah.
All right. So
especially since we both had good knowledge of the topic we were on.
Yeah, we both finished the manga. And we're anticipating the stuff coming in the anime.
They need to hurry up on the anime.
So is there any kind of closing statements at all?
I wish that instead of doing it as episodes, they just released it as like a 2-hour movie.
2-hour movie?
Yep.
Well, the movies have done that before. What was the longest movie? Do you know?
The longest Naruto movie?
No, not the longest Naruto, but just like longest movie in general.
Longest movie I can think of?
I think of Watchmen. It's like a really long movie.
How long was that?
I don't remember. I just remember sitting down with my brother like sometime in the middle of the movie, and I just sat there for like feels like hours. I'm like, dang, how long is this thing?
Because I know the Deer Hunter, I think it's like 4 hours.
4 hours?
Yeah.
Wow. Right. So I would ask more about that, but we'd be going way over time.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys have been watching episode 28 of DangIT Prodcast. My name is Justin.
I'm Gabe.
And thanks for watching.
Believe it.
Believe it. Remember when you were talking about that? Complaining to Chris about it?